Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video, as part of our Bring That Mercedes Back from the Dead, on this episode, I'm going to be replacing this. Do you know what this is? This is a voltage regulator. Now, if you remember back on the episode where I did change the battery out, we tested how much voltage the alternator was charging the battery at, and it was about at 15.5 or so volts, which is way too high. 99% sure that the voltage regulator has failed. You should usually be charging around 13 to 14 volts, really no more than 14.5. The higher the voltage, the faster the battery is going to charge, but it will also create a lot of heat inside the battery, and can, because of the rapid charge, can boil the electrolyte out of the battery itself and damage the battery. So we don't want to do that. This part right here is called an internal voltage regulator, and it just fits right on the back of the alternator. It's not hard to do. Most people trash an alternator, and it's this little guy right here. So we're going to show you how to do that. It's not hard to do, and hopefully, and you know, this applies to pretty much all modern cars that have internal voltage regulators. If you suspect your alternator is bad, you may want to try that first before getting rid of the alternator. So let me get the camera off the tripod and let me show you exactly where this is located on the alternator itself. All right, so I'm going to move this little tube out of the way, and there's our alternator right there. Let me see if I can zoom in. You can see that piece right there. It's got a black round cap on it. It's held on by 2 screws right there. That is the voltage regulator, and that's what we're going to be removing today. So I think the best plan of attack probably is for me to elevate the car and try to get an angle where you guys can see. Alright, so I am going to try to do this from underneath so you guys can see how this is done. Alright, so I wanted to show you from the ground here where the new part goes. And there is the voltage regulator right there in the back of the alternator. Very easy to get to, not very easy to film, but there it is. Alright guys, so I'm going to try to do this. I need a third hand, but we're charging at almost 14.5 volts. With the new voltage regulator. That is very healthy. I'm very pleased with that. The old regulator, it still had a lot of life left in it as far as just for the carbon piles here, but obviously something was wrong with the circuitry in here, and I don't even know what brand this was, but I used a really good German brand. So this is where I use the KAE. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you sticking with me. We're going to do some more videos. The next video is going to be oil change, and that's why I'm going to just let this run for a little while. I appreciate everybody's subscribership, and I will see you on the next video.